there. You a little dark though.
Yeah.
Rules to live by. Share this live. Thank you, Bugatti. I appreciate that. Little bit late. Bree baby, you know what it is. Come on over to the YouTube. We running late. We just went live. Y'all could get in where you fit in.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, gang.
Look who's in here.
Good morning, gang.
We in the building.
That's right. This building.
We in the building.
What's up, guys? Happy Monday.
Everything's everything. Jada 2 Kiss. Hey, Bree baby. Listen, we getting started with some technical difficulties getting this thing running. Had to shut down my laptop and restart it and all that good shiggery. As you can see, we outside. We outside in the city. We in D.C.
Yes.
And I am not alone.
What's up? What's up, IG? Good morning, gang. Welcome. Come on.
Co-hosts in the building. We doing a live one with the livest ones for the Good Morning Gang. Live from D.C. That part. Ida, what's goody like the mob selling? James 457, 250 Luis Fernando, Riri Lokester, Milkman. Y'all come on over to the YouTube. Nikki in the building. Good morning. Teo is in the building. Nikki. Not figurative jiggity. What the what the higgity is that?
What is happening?
Y'all share the live. Y'all know what to do. Hit them thumbs up as you hit the door. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost a thing, but to do that, Trina Campbell, come on over. Come on over. Look who in the building, Trina.
What's up, Tree? Come over to YouTube.
That part. That part. Kwana Redskins, what's up with it, homie? Top of the morning, Ida. Top of the morning, Peasy. What's goody? Times table.
I'm multitasking.
You at the waterfront. Good morning, Gizang. Stop capping. What's goody like the mob? We in the building.
Good morning.
We decided to do something a little different, something y'all wasn't expecting. You know what I'm saying? I need something to tilt my phone up on so I ain't got to hold the sum of my bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That'll work.
Yeah, for sure. Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang. Good morning.
Y'all can hear us good on the YouTube. Y'all can hear us good.
We here. We here. I'm here and here.
Everywhere.
And here.
You want to stay on yours or you want to?
We can come off mine. There we go.
There we go. 2 big heads. Okay. No, I'm the one with the real big head.
I got a big head too, though. I got a big brain, y'all. I can't help it. I can't help it. I got a big brain.
Riri Lokester. Yay.
What's up, guys? Come on in. Good morning, gang. The real Packy Reek. Good morning.
Packy reeks of that good pack in the building. That part.
That part.
That part. I don't know why this is right there, though. I'm going to get that up out of there.
Come on in. Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang.
There we go. Got it up out of there. Now, where's the chat at? I can look at it from here.
I got it.
We in the building. Jug, what's goody like the mob?
Good morning, team. Miss Certifiable. Good morning, gang.
Go back separate.
It's not so much on her screen. It looks better split screen. Oh, it looks better split screen. So
get back in where you fit in, man.
Okay.
We'll do that, Dad. Says y'all hating.
You know. We're trying to be here. One unit.
One accord.
Let us know if we're still lagging. It looks better split screen. Okay.
It looks better split screen. Okay. Salute to that. Miss Certifiable, that part. Who is he giving thee? Real is he? Matter of fact, do I got to tap you back in? I believe I do. Once you King Skills, what's goody like the mob? Okay, let's add it back in.
Here we go.
Then she gonna turn your volume back in. Manny in the building, Big
go.
Guns, Mary Mac Cosmetics. What's up with it, Sham God? Outside, got my co-host, Be Live. She in the building.
Morning, gang.
You feel me? There we go. Well, now I got to turn this way. Look, okay. All right.
There we go. Now we
there we go. Look at Big Head.
I know, but apart.
Reunited and it feels so good. Matter of fact, no. Ebony and Ivory.
Ivory and Ivory.
No, hell no, never.
I think I got a shade more color than this man.
Hold on, let me see. Nope.
We both like.
Good morning, y'all. I need to get more sun in my life, but it'll be all right. Peace, God. Hey, Sham, God. Loyalty, Maurice. Y'all come on over to the YouTube. Share the live as you come on over. Hit them thumbs up. We running late, so I'm off my pre-gaming game, but it's all good.
Come on, y'all. It's okay.
Donnell G in the place to be.
We're going to make it do what it do, baby.
Uh-oh. Keisha Hall said having herself a ball because the assets are in order.
Okay, Keisha, we see you and your assets. Good morning.
She said moving on up. Nice to see y'all together.
Thank you.
Listen,
we're trying.
A little something. You know what I'm saying?
We are trying. What's going on with y'all? Happy Monday. What's going on in your world? Please share.
Share the live. Help a brother out because I behind. I ain't even get to share my pre-gaming with nobody neither.
Let them know. Make sure those thumbs are up. Thank you so much for being here, guys.
That part.
So how was your weekend, Phil?
My weekend was lovely, laid back. My son had a little basketball tournament on Saturday or whatever, all-day affair. You know what I'm saying? Just another day, another dollar. Nothing special, nothing heavy. I'm used to looking at shit at the screen. So I'm looking over like.
That's okay. Okay. And so you did your son's game. Any family time this weekend?
Of course, yeah. And happy Easter for those that indulge and celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? It was a wonderful day for family. You know, just a relaxing day. I ain't do too much though. You know what I'm saying? These holidays don't mean the same as when I was younger because, certain family members aren't here no more. So it's kind of like, Yeah. But, for the kids.
So you doing Easter egg hunts? Like you boiling eggs and all of that? Like, to walk me through an Easter at Big Phil's house.
Hey, happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to you. I'm not boiling up. Man, listen. Somebody, I don't know if it was online, somebody talking about, they talking about boiling potatoes and painting the potatoes. I was like, what the figure? That shit was funny, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, times is rough. Eggs are expensive.
I was a little laggy. Probably because I got a lot going on here.
Phil is an internet hog, y'all. He got like 3 devices up. I got 2 devices up.
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. Nah. Hold on. I know what to do. That should be better.
Okay. Let us know.
Yeah, it's still a little laggy, but it's going to be all right.
Okay.
Ree, what's goody? Quana in the building. I see you.
Hey, Quana.
Y'all come on over to the YouTube. What you laughing about, Ida? What you laughing about?
Good morning, gang. Good morning.
Quiet storm. Quarter water. Get the likes up. That part right there, Lenny Live. So y'all come on over to that YouTube. Oh, matter of fact, I ain't even pin the channel on here. I'm slipping. Hey, Charm Sign 3.
Good morning, Quana. Get the likes up. That's right, Nikki.
All right, we about to get started.
Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody had a great Easter. Let us know what y'all did. Is anybody still doing Easter egg hunts? So, my baby is 22. So we haven't done like Easter baskets, even though, with my grandson now. And I remember Easter baskets back in the days. That was the biggest highlight of Easter for me.
That's a fact.
It was the outfits. It was the new outfits. Be clear.
H-Town Tony.
You're going to get those patent leather busters. When you walk to church and walk back, you was praying to God. Thank you, Father, for resurrecting. I'm going to need you when I get home. And then you get your Easter basket. We didn't really do those egg hunts. Egg hunts used to gross me out. Like, you know, after you boil the egg and then you put it somewhere, like I'm grossed out. Even though I know the shell is around it, I'm still kind of grossed out.
So what did you do for Easter?
I was on a train.
And then you came in egg hunting somewhere.
Lord, he stayed trying to get me in trouble, y'all.
I don't try to get nobody in trouble.
Trying to get me in trouble.
Never.
So I was
in super.
Virginia Beach this weekend, celebrating my girl Renee's birthday. I got to go see my girl Nikki White Chocolate in
Salute,
Philly.
shout out to Nikki
She
Chocolate.
was looking amazing and doing great. You know, I put my reel up, and it was just like a great weekend from Philly cheesesteaks and down in Philly. And I don't know what it is about my. Shout out to my girl Renee. She always loved to find us something. Wherever we go, there's always a side. It's served with a side of attitude.
What?
The Philly cheesesteaks was served. Man Code was absolutely awesome. Great time. Food was delicious. Food was catered by Gloria, aka Grits and Tits. That is her hashtag. Grits. And Tits.
No, you're muted.
Oh,
they can't hear you.
If I unmute, then it's gonna give a feedback.
You have to turn the sound down. You can unmute it, but turn your sound down.
Okay.
I can unmute you with me, I think.
Can you?
Yeah. Can't unmute your guests because they chose to mute themselves.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Now you gotta turn the external the speaker down.
It's off. So this is low and it's off.
Mute mine.
See, this is what happens when y'all have a lot together. You have technical difficulties, y'all, but it's okay. We're gonna work all through it. So I was saying this weekend I was in Man Code, Virginia Beach, had a great time. Yesterday had brunch with my friend Renee, who I was celebrating this weekend. We stopped at this really random place called Smoke in Newport News, Virginia. Oh my God, the food was so good. It was so cute. It was really quaint and was a nice brunch. And then yeah.
Or Jug made a good, which you be speaking and they can hear you from mine if you
want. Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear her now through mine?
Let us know.
Can y'all hear it now? Your thing is up.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
That's probably what was doing.
All right, Des. No, it was all the way off. Like
sure?
I muted it, yeah. I turned it off, even though this is up. I still had it X'd out. Okay, we're gonna keep rocking. So I was in Virginia Beach this weekend at Man Code. Wonderful time. Then after that, me and my girl found this random place called Smoke. You know, that's one of the things I really love about my life. Everything is so spontaneous and flexible, and we went dark.
You still on? Oh, your signal. You still there, but it's like you stuck.
I'm turning. Oh, y'all sitting next to it with two different mics on? That's crazy.
We in the building while she get hers together. How y'all feeling? It's Monday, April 10th. Y'all got y'all taxes in order? Those of y'all that file them? Y'all getting a refund or y'all owe something? Which one is it? The ringing stop. Hey, Bree. Hey, Queen Bree. Cheesecakes and attitude.
Yes.
Cheesesteaks and attitude.
Cheesesteaks and attitude.
You exited out.
Okay.
Afro Latina is in the building. Hey. Keep talking. Her story entertaining. Well, yeah, you can talk while you get your thing up. You know that, right?
I'm coming in right now. No, seriously, everywhere we went, God bless her little soul. You know, we went to go get our nails done. It was the worst Manny and Petty I ever paid for ever. And they even had the nerve to have an attitude. I'm like, girl, why everywhere we go, we got to get served the side of attitude? Here, take this Philly cheesesteak, bitch. Like, what?
Oh,
I'm just saying.
What's
like,
the name?
What is the problem with people today? I'm just like, here, eat this. I'm like, I done paid $25 for a goddamn sandwich and I gotta get it served with a side of attitude. It's just hysterical to me.
Some people just, I'm saying,
Yeah.
got it in them and they just on them.
So
that's why I try to keep a positive outlook and keep it pushing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But then I hopped on the Amtrak back to DC. I was like, I wanted to co-host live. I wanted to go live with my co-host. It's something we've been talking about for a minute.
That's a fact.
You know, and even though we're having a little technical difficulty, it's all good. I like being in the same building. The energy's just as great. Look, I'm here to hear. I'm here to hear. I'm here to hear. Look, I'm here to hear. And we're gonna make it do what it do, y'all. So what did y'all do for Easter? Oh, thank you so much, Ep.13.
Sky Blue, what's goody like the mob? It's a lot going on.
Yes.
No. I did walk in and saw a big old tub. It's about this big. And guess what it had written on it?
What?
Beef grease.
Oh, yeah. I came to DC just to pick up a tub of beef.
Yes. They say, we got it good down here in DC, so she had to get a big old tub.
Oh my goodness. See, we can't even. Okay.
You thought I didn't hear what you said about somebody being on the market and thing. You thought I didn't hear that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue what I don't know who he's getting in trouble, but it would not be me.
Of course not.
Listen. Will not be changed when I get home.
Damn. Hey, homie, everything is everything, homie. Listen. Mr. J. Dot, Frank Murphy, come on over to YouTube. The Wave, come on over. Laura, come on over. DJ Red, come over.
Good morning, gang. Make sure those thumbs up.
Keisha Hall, no, Keisha.
Don't start no. It won't be none.
Won't be none. Peep skate, wag. Won't
be done. I find it really interesting, right? No, not Phil's grease, Keisha. Not Phil's grease. I find it really interesting that male co-hosts can't work together without there being some assumption that something is going on. Like, what people don't know is I met Phil about a month and a half ago. Like, I've seen him on live before.
Yeah.
I've seen him on shows. We've actually gone live together on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I only seen him once for maybe 10 minutes. When I say 10 minutes, we were in the same room, but we weren't talking to one another at Lord Finesse's brunch. So, I always find it interesting how people connect people without, really understanding that sometimes you just have a mutual respect for somebody. It ain't about beef grease or chicken grease or pork grease. No grease.
Damn it, Lily.
Two people who just have a mutual love of what we do and a mutual respect for one another. I'm always grateful when I'm around someone who's respectful, a man who's respectful.
That part.
We live in a time where it's like you either trying to holler at me, you're not messing with me because I'm not messing with you like that, or you know what I mean? It's always just there's a motive behind it. And there's no motive with Phil. We
just cool like that, chilling.
We just co-host.
But part of every female that I came up with, whether it's on my live or their live, they always trying to connect the dot and say, "Oh, Phil, you this one, that one, and that," and it don't even be that. Listen,
I know it's okay, Keisha. I'm not even mad. I just, from a respectful. So we're in downtown DC.
Downtown DC, K Street, Piggy Lace.
And I love a view. First of all, I love a view. But, I say all that to say is because I don't know if he has something going on, in his personal, and I never want anything to come across in any way. I am seeing somebody, I'm with somebody. I don't ever want him to feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I think it's important for us to make our partner feel comfortable in whatever we're doing, especially if we're working with the opposite sex. Now, is it my job? No, they should feel secure within themselves. But let's be honest, we're human. And as human beings, we be having our feelings and our thoughts about it sometimes.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Right there. And so, I just want to put that out there like that. I'm really grateful to be here with my co-host. This is something that I really hope that we could do more often because I know the energy is just great. We're like sitting right next to each other in the same room.
That part.
And we rocking it up, doing what we do on a Monday. It's the Monday Rewind. Co-host with benefits. I didn't negotiate the package before up front.
What? She talking about me though, right? See, this is that bullshittery, right? But this is gonna be my fault, right? Y'all always say it's Big Phil's fault.
I didn't negotiate the package, the benefits up front. So right now it's just free coffee. That's right now. Free coffee.
Damn it.
Thank you so much. It's cool. Sky Blue missed you, girl. Where you been? It's not that serious. Yeah.
That part. Y'all always try to.
So we out here. What did y'all do for New Year's, y'all? You know we're about to
New Year's.
Oh God, not enough coffee.
What you got in that coffee?
I told Phil, I'm like, why is it wrong to start off the day with Tito's? I don't understand. Is there a crime in that? See, then they start judging you and put a label on your ass. She had alcoholic. Why?
She just get a little taste.
Listen, if I could start off with coffee, I could start off with Tito's. But what did you guys do for Easter? Is anybody doing the Easter egg hunt type of stuff? What are y'all doing? What were y'all up to? Let us know in the comments. So we're going to go ahead and get into some stories because, today is the weekend rewind, guys.
Rewind!
Where we talk about the stuff that happened over the weekend, even some things that happened from last week, as we're talking through news stories. And it's been a little wild because, I always come from a place of sharing what I think or feel, which is, who gives a shit? Everybody has 2 cents. Hopefully I have a funny perspective that y'all kind of get. But, last week we were talking about the 2 House of Representatives there were 3 that got booted. They wanted to kick them all out, but the white lady survived. Then the 2 young black representatives got expelled, and now they're talking about bringing them back.
As they should.
Yeah, we didn't even understand the reason why. But impending local meetings could pave the way for former reps Justin Jones of Nashville and Justin Pearson of Memphis to return to their posts in the Tennessee state legislature, at least temporarily. The 2 former Democratic lawmakers who were expelled by Republican colleagues after they staged a protest on the House floor calling for gun law reforms say they want their seat back. Now, I venture to say that if they probably, which in this case, because they've been expelled, they would normally do a special election to get 2 people in. I would venture to say that they probably would get voted right back in, especially in the wake of everything that's happened. Some 130,000 voters in heavily black districts are currently without representation in the House. Representative Gloria Johnson, white, and also led the protest, survived expulsion by 1 vote. 1 vote.
Ain't that something?
I mean, we knew she was gonna survive. You know what I mean? And the fact that they even pulled her in there, just so y'all know, that was just for good measure. That was to show good faith. They couldn't just go after the 2 young black representatives. They had to throw 1 white one in there
to make it look away. Yeah.
To make it look like it was a level playing field, but it's not because she still didn't get expelled. But anyway, your voters are not silenced. Even if they don't reappoint them, they get to vote in a special election, so the voters get to send another left-wing Democrat back. These guys are flat-out liars. They're not interested in representing their district. He said on the Sunday's Big Show. This is Dave Webb, a Fox News contributors. The Republicans should have thrown all 3 of them out evenly, Gloria Johnson included, because they all violated the rules. This was not a quiet moment in the well floor. They broke rules, and enough already with this racism. If everything's racism, nothing's racism. I guess you could say that, white man. It's easy for you to sit back and talk about what racism is and isn't when you're not impacted by it. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to say to those two House of Representatives, stay strong in the struggle, y'all. If you happen to be in Memphis or, in part of these districts where these people are no strong and they have to go to special election, please make sure they go out and vote. Your people go out and vote.
That part.
F these neighbors.
Say it again.
F these neighbors.
That part.
Republicans ain't loyal. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't none of them loyal at this point. Listen, them brothers should have never been expelled. Mm-hmm. Some sanctions, some punishment. Okay, some censoring. Okay, but to go after them for standing up for their constituents over gun rights. Not saying that people can't have guns, but that there should be certain measures in place to stop what happened in that school. Right. To stop happening across the country at different schools, at malls, and different other places. And it's not a thing of keeping them out of the hands of criminals, because quote unquote criminals, the ones that they look to, aren't the ones doing these mass shootings. So let's be clear about that. But to try to expel them and remove them from their seat because they spoke up against heinous acts and asked for, you know what I'm saying, something to be done about it is crazy. And like my co-host said, they probably would have got voted back in anyway. Start demanding your representatives and other representatives in your state to do what they're supposed to do and do it right. That part.
Right. That part, what he has said.
Over to you,
you guys are in the comments killing me right now. Yes, I'm having what is it? A Casamigos cream cappuccino.
Say what?
Rich.
Damn man.
Hey, Night Rider, no blueberry muffin edible. No, I don't do edibles. They're not trustworthy. The edibles aren't loyal either, just so you know. I'm just saying.
She ain't say nothing about a pre-roll, though.
I ain't say nothing about that. Listen, what happens in Washington stays in Washington.
Damn man.
But in other white privilege, while we talk about white privilege, Texas Governor Abbott said he's working to pardon a sergeant convicted of killing the protester at the 2020 BLM rally. So a Texas Governor, Greg Abbott, says he's working to pardon an Army sergeant who was convicted of killing a protester at a Black Lives Matter rally in 2020. Daniel Perry, a white Army sergeant and rideshare driver, was indicted with murder in 2021 for the fatal shooting of Garrett Foster, who is also white, at a Black Lives Matter protest in Austin. He was also charged with the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and deadly conduct for his behavior at the protest. A Travis County jury convicted Perry, 35, of murder on Friday. The jury found him not guilty of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and the deadly conduct charge is still pending with the county attorney's office. I'm working as swiftly as Texas law allows regarding the pardon of Sergeant Perry, Abbott tweeted on Saturday afternoon. In the tweet, the Republican governor explained that Texas law allows the governor to request the state's Board of Pardons and Paroles to determine if a pardon should be granted, and that he has made that request and instructed the board to expedite its review. They are also referencing the Texas Stand Your Ground law, which he called one of the strongest in the country. I find it interesting that you want to go hard for one of your own when it's one of your own. So he shot and killed the Black Lives Matter protester who also happens to be white. And so now I'm pretty sure that white family is not very happy about the fact that, you know, the one whose son got killed, father got killed, brother got killed. They're not going to be happy about the fact that you letting this guy go. Now, I'm on the fence only because it's somebody who's a military kid. You know, I know that they military, that's a whole different thought process, different life. Who knows what he was thinking? I wasn't there, but would we be allowed to get away? Would he be allowed to get away with it? Would we be allowed to get away with it?
Hell
Why
no.
is it okay for this double standard?
Because of the world we live in, and as much as we have so-called arrived or changed or evolved, we're still the same old dysfunctional, separated, distraught country that we've always been. The fact that somebody outside of my persuasion, her persuasion, or somebody else's darker persuasion, the fact that we would get charged, tried, convicted, and been kept to do that time, for somebody to say, oh, I need him to be out of jail because he was being a patriot, or he was, you know, standing up for his good rights, is crazy. Because at the end of the day, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. And if you're gonna free that man for that, you need to free a whole lot of other people that had righteous, quote unquote, righteous homicides. I ain't talking about senseless killings and murders and things of that nature, but there's a lot of people doing time that over crimes of passion, over self-defense that might not have had the best representation into which they got convicted and got time for. So governors and people like that, you need to be fair across the board, not just because the persuasion looks like yours, the skin tone looks like yours. You need to be across the board 100. And if you're going to do that for that man, you need to do it for some others.
Absolutely. I mean,
hey, Major Speak, come on over there.
I just don't understand the entitlement at this day and age, but good hood Monday. Good morning, gang. CO traffic. I'm on my Wu-Tang Ace this morning. Cash was everything around me.
That
guess
part.
What, bro? That cash, that dollar bill ain't about to be worth nothing soon. So if I was you, I'd be slinging that gold and silver.
Y'all gonna call it digital, y'all.
Exactly. The diggity fidgety.
But like she said, get you some gold and get you some silver, huh?
Okay. Good morning, Evolution Brooklyn. Booty Monday is in full effect. Okay.
She said Booty Monday. You said Booty Monday.
No, I said Moody Monday. See?
What she say, y'all? What did she say?
I said Moody Monday.
Evolution Brooklyn.
Lord. Do you see what I have to deal with?
B Hop, what's good, B Hop? Y'all come on over to the YouTube. It's going up.
Listen.
No diggity, no doubt.
It's really interesting to me. So, out of your kids, which ones are the ones that are just starting to learn how to drive? And is that a nervous process for you?
None of them.
No.
My oldest drives or whatever, but the ones you would think will want to drive, lollygagging. In my day and age, I was illegally driving until I was able to legally drive. These jokers.
Right. How long? I was 15 when I was driving. Now when I got my license, that's a whole different other story.
I didn't get my license till I was 18 or 19, somewhere off in there, but I was driving, going way down, almost damn near how far y'all was to see my oldest son's mother at the time. We were dating and all that. You feel me? And the place where I was going,
dangerous.
Not for the streetwise, but because of the racism and stuff, which is crazy. And
but you just sat here and said you was brown skinned then.
I am, but still.
Yeah, right.
Put it this way: I pulled up down there, and the man that owned the dairy shop / burger skating ring, it was at nighttime, came up with a mag light and put it in my car in my face. And I looked up at him, and he was like, "What are you doing around here? Who are you? Who are you?" And I looked up at him, and she wasn't pregnant yet though, but my then girlfriend and her cousins ran up real quick, and I said, "If you don't get that effing light out my face, it's gonna be a problem."
What?
And they was like, no, he's good, And I'm looking at them like, what you mean he's good? Like, he ain't the police, but I ain't with the racism. I ain't with that. Y'all can have that.
Morning, Nene. Morning.
It's the what? Hey, Watchman, what?
Oh, you are so funny. Oh, Watchmen. Come on, guys. Okay.
What does PHT stand for? Young
Pretty hot and tempting.
That's supposed to be fat. PHAT.
No.
Pretty hot and tempting. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get your acronyms together.
Yeah.
Get your acronyms together. Okay. The reason that I'm asking is because, I came across a story where teenagers, so family members have identified a woman who died in a crash yesterday in Woodland as 43-year-old Tina Vital. Woodland police said the crash happened after a 13-year-old who stole a family member's car was seen driving erratically and then failed to stop when officers tried to pull him over. Police said the teen led them on a chase and then crashed into two other cars at the intersection of College and Court Street at about 4:30 on Saturday, causing the cars to catch on fire. Someone who knew Vital visited the crash scene on Sunday to leave flowers in her memory. Manuel Fiera said he went to school with her in Woodland. It's just tragic. The 13-year-old's father is a chef at Patty's Pub. And she had just gotten her, the lady who was killed, her family said that she had just gotten a truck driver's license, and was the mother of two, an adult son and daughter. Both of them were in the car with Vital during the crash, along with her 5-year-old granddaughter. All three are in the hospital in critical condition. This that gentle parenting ish. I had to fear God and my kids. You touch my goddamn car and try to sneak out.
Trouble.
Try to sneak the keys and go out. And I tell people all the time, I'm becoming one of those people who likes to be more in the passenger seat or in the back seat. I really don't like to drive that much anymore.
CC has arrived.
I'm just saying, I don't want to drive anymore. I used to be a driver. Shit, I just drove up and down the East Coast twice last year, just in the past few months. I'm not worried about it, but when I see people driving, I get apprehensive, especially if they driving real fast. Like my daughter's a speed demon. I'm like, girl, if you don't slow down, I'm like holding on to everything with dear life. She like, Mom, I know what I'm doing. It's not you. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about this 13-year-old who stole the family car, don't know what the hell they doing. We talked about the chick who had the worst first date a couple of weeks ago, right? She in the car with dude thinking they doing the most. He just got his license. He busted a U-turn. Her whole life was changed. I'm not worried about you as a driver. I'm worried about all these other people. So is that a struggle for you and with your kids, Phil? Like,
well, I don't have that problem. However, I do know this: when you're not in the driver's seat, it feels different when you're riding in the passenger seat, and it feels even more different when you're in the back seat.
Yes.
The same speed limit. They could be you could be going 55 and it feel one way. Getting that passenger seat, that 55 would change a little bit, and the 55 from the back, you like ho. But my mother's the same way. I'm like, Mom, if you don't calm down and relax, your son got this. But for like new drivers and stuff, it's even more of a thing where you should be cautious, because even if they are pretty good drivers, they might not have been in real life experiences where they've had to swerve or and control the wheel or control to dodge from accidents or whatever. So the youngers, they swear they know everything. Oh, I got this. You don't know. It's different now. You're older. You don't know. Like what? Same wheel, same highways, same speeds. Y'all get over here to YouTube.
Yeah, but you have older drivers, younger drivers
that can't drive.
Right, that can't drive. You got 70-year-olds with the powder puff. I ain't gonna say 70 because 70 is still young today. But you got 90-year-old people. Wasn't Dick Van Dyke 91? Wasn't he just in an accident a couple of weeks ago? Like, everybody's not good. What? So I'm just saying, you have to be very cautious and aware of, what's around you. That's a fact. Beloved, we got to drive for the people around us. Exactly.
Hey, Rich, I don't know who you talk about, but pause to that. Pause to that one. People say it's hard to ride. People say it's hard to ride with me. I drive my legs like I'm in a race. The Brooklyn license plates make people move their
Okay.
Evolution.
I've been in a car like this the whole time. I was in a car with a Lyft driver. No. I was in a hotel shuttle getting ready to go from hotel to catch a flight. The driver was driving like a lunatic. I was so scared, y'all. I was literally like, I'm just going to put my head down until we get there, and I'm not going to worry. Hopefully I get there in one piece. That's how terrified I was. I was like, you will not be getting a good review, sir. You will be getting 1 star. 1 because you got me here, but that's it. The rest of the terror ride cost you 4 stars. So, but I think it's just being cautious and aware, even... And it's hard not to be a backseat driver. Like when you like, oh, so you didn't see that light? Oh, so you didn't see that stop sign? Girl, that was a rolling stop sign. That was a rolling stop.
I got pulled over for that crap before.
What?
A rolling stop. I was like, what the hell is a rolling stop? I'm like, I pull up to the stop quick enough that I can turn my head and see if anybody's there or talk and keep pushing. He's like, no, that's considered a rolling stop. I said, you being petty. I said, because anytime your car jerks, that means you putting on brakes.
Right.
And he made it seem like I just came up slowly to the stop and it kept going. No, that didn't happen. So it was a ticket. I had to fight it or whatever. He probably thought I was doing things at the time anyway, but.
Why do you always just make assumptions? Like you don't come across me as a thugged out kind of.
Because I'm gonna lay back now. the vehicles I drove, and I was a little bit more urban-esque.
Gotcha.
A little bit more urban-esque. And plus the music I'm blasting. Who me? That wasn't no problem. I don't want no problems. But I blast my music. The type of vehicles I've drove, and in my neighborhood at least, where I grew up at, like a lot of police officers knew me.
Right. Okay.
Detectives knew of me and things of that nature. So yeah, that became a problem. I done had a few of them, Rich. At that time, I can't even remember what car I was driving at that time, though.
It just always feels like, you have all these other things to worry about. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about that. I'm just trying to stay in one piece. And, shout out to my girl, Nikki Chocolate. It was very humbling to see her this weekend. Somebody who's very full of life, somebody so vivacious, literally fighting for the ability to just get her limbs back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah.
We gonna pray for her. We're gonna try to keep her up. But things like this, once your life is changed like this, you can't always just go back.
Yeah.
It'll never be the same.
Yeah.
So.
I seen a video of her standing up. I think it was the physical therapy. Mm-hmm. They pulled her up and let her stand up to gain strength in her legs and stuff. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's gonna take some time. But
come on over to
YouTube. So I was reading, because you know me, I'm always reading something, right? I know we talked about this whole fatherhood thing, right? The fact that Tristan Thompson in sports news, if y'all don't know who Tristan Thompson is, he's been at every freaking team I can even imagine. He's just like a team whore. Just like he's a man whore. All proven, not just my opinion. But, there's this beef out there because, he has a baby with this chick that he didn't want. He pays the child support after they had to go through court and all of that, pay the child support, all of that. He wants nothing to do with the kid. He doesn't want a relationship with the kid. He doesn't want to see the kid. He doesn't acknowledge the kid. None of the above. Is it okay for him? Because on one hand, I'm kind of like, it's not the kid's fault. But on the other hand, he didn't want it. What's the catch-22 with that? Like
the whole thing is a catch-22. It's because it's like you'd be damned if you do, damned if you don't, in a way. Because when it comes to the deciding if a child will be born, that's up to the woman.
Right.
The man has no say in it one way or the other. If she decides to abort, get rid of the baby, he has to deal with it, even if he wants the baby.
Right.
You have some men that would want the child no matter what the circumstances is, but then you have others that don't. If she decides to keep the baby, no matter if he wants it or don't want it, i.e. this situation here, he has to deal with it. I'm sorry, I'm looking because i.e. Has to deal with it because and it's crazy because the courts is going to make him pay child support.
They're making him pay child support,
right?
$9,500 a month.
Right. Morally, he should step up because he is that child's father. No matter if you wanted that child or not, because as a grown man, you laid down and did what you did to conceive the child. We don't know whether there was protection involved or not, and if the protection fell through. However, let's be honest, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, one time or another, then got a little reckless. The coochie cuckoo was a little good. You didn't want to remove it. You know what I'm talking about? Beef grease was all over the place, and you didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, come about that. Let's keep it a hundo. Let's keep it a hundo. So it's like, okay, if we grown enough to commit the act that created that baby, we should be grown enough to deal with and take care of that child, and not just be about a dollar amount, but about the moral and the ethical upbringing of that child, so that child can grow up with a decent chance at life mentally.
Wow, it's crazy. I'm in a catch-22 with that because
like she wanted to come
we as women do have the power to dictate, you know what I'm saying? To me, a woman who keeps their kid away from a father is deplorable, and vice versa. Any parent that tries to keep, and I've seen it happen. I've seen women or men who basically they try to turn the kid against them. They do things so that the man can't be involved in the baby's life or the woman. But and most times for me, it's been the men. Men who really want to be a part of their father's lives. And then you have this guy, which again, I don't know what the issue is. Clearly, he wants nothing to do with her. Clearly, he wants nothing to do with your kid. I'm not mad at that either. If a man tells me he don't want a baby, I'm not having a baby. Unless I'm prepared to take care of it on my own and answer all of the questions that go with where's my dad?
Mm.
I'm not going to force a kid down your throat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. Because then when he's in your presence, what happens is like, now you're going to make, we've all been around somebody who's made us feel a way as a kid. Whether it's an auntie, whether it's a family friend that make you feel some kind of way. They talking about your mama, because back in the days, they be talking about my mama right in front of me. I'm like, oh boy, what am I supposed to do? My mama taught me to be respectful, so I can't say anything like these kids today. But at the same time, I wanted to defend my mom. So you don't want anybody talking ill about you to your kid. But I just feel like, Marilee, you got what you wanted out of it. You got your baby. You got your $10K in child support. Just sit down, stop being a sob story. And she basically puts it out there like, oh, he's such a happy baby. And he is a happy baby. He doesn't know any different. At this stage, he doesn't know he doesn't have a father in his life.
Exactly, yeah.
And hopefully you will find somebody who it will be a father to your son so that you don't have to sit here and worry about this man stepping up because he's already made it very clear he doesn't want to. Now, I think the same situation happened with Michael Jordan. No, not Michael Jordan. Who's the other basketball player?
Which other basketball player?
Oh my God!
It's happened one too many.
I know, but he actually wound up apologizing to his kids and because he didn't want to. I mean, hopefully it'll come back to me. But
you got me on that one.
I'm saying, girl, the attention seeking to me is so much. If that's the case, leave it off the internet and just go live your life. Go spend your $20,000. She already has a banging body, so she don't need the money for the body part. The body's already done. Now you have a great lifestyle because for $10K a month, you're able to live and take care of your baby. You got formula, you got pamper money, you got all of that. So, Carmelo Anthony. Oh, that's right. Carmelo Anthony. That's true.
A few of them. And see, somebody else has said that they think that it might have been a come up for her. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, that's a game that's played with some young ladies or whatever when it comes to athletes, entertainers, people of notoriety or celebrity status. And but that doesn't give the fellas an out to say, okay, she just wanted me for my money or she just wanted to use me or whatever. Because as a grown man, you chose to lay down with this woman. Right. At the end of the day, can't nobody blame the other person for what you choose to do. Now, she drugged you or whatever, okay. But barring anything like that, if you grown enough to, you know what I'm saying, create the beef grease, then you grown enough to deal with the consequences. If you don't want the consequences, don't give in to the temptation. You
can't deal with the splatter, don't heat up the beef grease.
Well, not the spaghetti splatter.
That shit that make you go, make you jump back a little bit.
What the figure did?
Good. Come on, cut it out.
But I don't know nothing what she talking about.
When men come, they could be a come up. Wise up, fellas. That's one thing. Protect yourself. But in these cases, these women are pretty determined. Now, here's the other side of that. As a woman, if I meet you and you're not on top, like you have a kid out there that you have no relationship with, I feel some kind of way about that. Mm. To me, just I would not want to deal with you. Somebody said that's what Lala wanted Carmelo Anthony to do. Exactly. The beef grease is hot like grits, okay, like fire. I couldn't respect a man who is not taking care of his kids. That to me, a man who doesn't respect his own mother, the woman who birthed him, who brought him into this world, a man who does not have a relationship with his kids or doesn't take financial responsibility for his kids, that to me just isn't a man. That's just me. That's my opinion.
That's a fact.
But if you a deadbeat ass dude, I can't do it.
Peeps Gaten said, I'm 48. I'm trying to quit having kids. Well, you know what to do, brethren.
Let me tell you something, Keisha Hall. Who else is he going to be with? Who else is he going to get better than Khloe Kardashian? She's a multimillionaire. She's beautiful. She's rich. She's famous. And she tolerates his shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody can share this with Khloe Kardashian. Khloe, if you take his ass back, you are cut off from the girl squad. You are no longer welcome into the club. It is ridiculous how this man has just shitted on you over and over. Where is your self-esteem, girl? Take some of those millions of dollars that you have and go buy some self-esteem.
I know what it is. She was on my horn and I wasn't,
Oh, Phil wasn't available.
I wasn't. Yeah.
This is all Phil's fault.
I said, pardon my back. Yeah.
This is all his fault. He decided with the Lakers too. He probably called her. Exactly. First of all, do not think that Kris Jenner had nothing to do with it. She has a finger in everything when it has to do with the control of her kids and her family. So it's tough when you're West Indian. Yeah, I know. I heard Sky Blue.
You heard Sky Blue what?
Rich, don't start no trouble. Won't be none this morning.
What you say? What you say?
Keep it all in love. All right, so So, for those of you who don't know, well, first of all, were you a freakniker?
I went 1 year.
1 year. Yeah, what was that like for you? I've never been a freakniker.
Oh, it was a party.
Yeah?
Party.
Was it like a party that you would want anybody to see again?
For me, I didn't care, but it was a lot going on. Like a lot going on.
Well, I wasn't there. Like, what's the day of Freaknik look like?
People screwing in the street, people screwing in public, women showing any and everything, and it was a lot going on.
Wow.
It was a lot going on. It was a super party, like things that happened at a real open house party, but like outside.
Wait, an open house party, but outside.
Because
I haven't been to a house party where people were just having random sex. Like that's a whole different.
What happens? They go upstairs to a bedroom. They go upstairs to a bedroom, or depending on who if they knew the people.
Is this a DMV thing? I don't understand.
No, because when I was in California, listen, it happened.
Well. For those of my freaknikers out there, they are now Hulu's forthcoming documentary about Freaknik apparently has some old school partiers trembling in their proverbial boots, and one woman's now viral concerns might reflect those of money.
Yeah.
A TikToker named Tina posted a clip that's making the rounds, and it seems to be a perfect encapsulation of what a lot of late 40-somethings, early 50-somethings in and around the Atlanta area are worried about with this movie coming out. Namely, showing up in this. Check out her breakdown of what was going down back then during the legendary Freaknik Street Youth festivals that used to overtake ATL during spring break. Sounds like a wild time. So, as Tina notes here, she's not much worried about herself in this instance, as she said she would always avoid the giant video cameras that were being busted out left and right, and staple of Freaknik culture. It seems in those days she never did anything crazy or regretful on tape, but the same can't be said for others, and she's nervous for them. Her angst is now trending on Twitter, with a lot of folks joking that their moms and aunts probably don't want this thing hitting the airways. I mean, what respect do you have when you pop in your coochie? Because Luke was all up in Freaknik. And now, first of all, what happens if Freaknik stays in Freaknik? Why do we have to share this information? I've never even been there, and I don't want to see
There's a lot of footage that's out there, and that's the thing. We in that age where videos are everything. So videos are everything. And the problem is this. Okay, yeah, you were younger, a lot more carefree. Now you might have got your life together. You might be in corporate world. You might be married. You might have lied to your other about the type of person you was, but then you remember, all of a sudden, there was this Freaknik. There was this thing that I did, or these things that I did, these girls I was with, these fellas I rode with, things happen. Now you got some splaining to do, Lucy.
Yes, Ricky.
Listen, that's why you should never do nothing that you can't stand on, good, bad, or indifferent.
Very true.
And at the end of the day, if you didn't want it put out there in the public, then guess what? We didn't have to sell for a lot of these cameras we got now. We had them big ass camcorders with the tape you put in them. Yeah. Listen, there's a lot of footage. Freaknik was a good time. It was a wild time, and it had turned into something different. And the local authorities didn't like how it made the state look.
Right.
Didn't like how it made the state look. And somebody mentioned Daytona Beach because they had something going on similar at the time. That's a fact. But hell, it in some ways it's no different than Mardi Gras to a certain degree. To a certain degree.
Right.
Mardi Gras gets off the hook. I'll say that. But Freaknik was different. Different.
Well, y'all about to be out there, so if anybody has some freaking video, y'all need to make sure you check out the documentary, get your lawyer on deck, because I'm pretty sure there was no waiver sign saying you can't show this on me, and I'm gonna need y'all to, listen, see if you can get an OnlyFans out of it. Right now, everything in life is OnlyFans. I'm gonna need 85 racks a month. I'm just saying, 85.
You got to put in some work.
Viral. The next thing you know, they'll be wishing you had a
OnlyFans.
Page.
Man,
Absolutely.
listen.
Absolutely.
What's crazy is they be having OnlyFans pages about a lot of different things.
You keep saying that. Like, so what's your OnlyFans experience been like?
I don't subscribe to nobody's OnlyFans. Let's be clear, I never have. Not saying that I'm against it. I never have.
Okay.
I just never have. But you got people that's doing OnlyFans for people with foot fetishes, for bondage, for nail tutorials, for cooking, like above board and below board. There's a lot that is out there when it comes to these OnlyFans pages. I just haven't partook in none of them. Whatever. What you laughing at?
J-Man said niggas probably make kids during Freak Week they never even seen before. Exactly. Little JoJo who go to school with little Lily.
Grown in a mug right about now.
Like you talking about, hey, you look like my daddy.
Come on over to YouTube.
There's a lot of grandmas on those tapes. Listen, Greek Fest, Jones Beach, exactly, was so legendary. I was on my way to Jones Beach Greek Fest one year.
J-Man, silly.
And got into, somebody was in a car accident before me. Like, as we were driving towards the beach, there was this big car accident, so I never made it. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even want to do the crowds now. Like, how are y'all feeling about concerts and shows now? I don't want to be in a crowd. I just don't. Like, all of it just still makes me nervous. Is anybody else COVID-matized?
COVID-matized?
Up at the top, Harry.
That's a hell of a, what you call it?
Pin the link so Harry can jump on it.
Oh, I didn't pin it?
I don't see it at the top. Yeah, COVID-matized. It's like, things that you'll never do again. I will never, like, be in big crowds or I don't. Harry is coming. Y'all talking that much behind the scenes. That was all like years ago. I know, Phil out here really putting it out there.
Put what out where?
Evolution Brooklyn, he wasn't always this nice guy.
Oh, no. I've always been a nice guy. I just was, you know what I'm saying? I've always been me.
Yes, there goes the link. Harry, come on in. Fuck out of here. TV worry about you, small here chilling. Oh, wow. Right. I'm thinking about doing my feet. Exactly. OnlyFans, listen, people actually sell their face. They're like, people sell their bad smell. Like, people got all types of crazy stuff going on, and I'm just like, a subscription. I don't know. What would you charge? Evolution, we still trying to figure out Phil's page and what his monthly.
Ain't gonna be no Phil's page, not that. You hear me? Strong J. Oh, says the beef grease queen.
This is what Rich said. I didn't say Strong J. Man.
AKA beef.
Man, so you know what's so funny? Imagine somebody who just want to, like, be messy, like, for no good reason at all. I don't understand messy people who are just miserable and, like, pressed. I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand you must have no life where all you feel like you need to do is go around and criticize other people. I don't understand that. I don't have it in me.
That's a fact.
To criticize other people. Good morning, Tinky.
Good morning, Tinky.
Everything's going on in here. We talking about
it's the good morning gang. That's what's going on. I'm in the building with the beef grease queen. Yeah.
Right here, y'all. We right here. We in the same building. We live right now. Me and the big co-host, Big Phil. Tink, did you go to Freaknik? Because we trying to figure
that
out.
Might have been before her time. Might have been.
You think so? Okay.
Could have been.
Maybe your mama and them was at Freaknik because they're about to put a video out, and we're trying to figure out who's gonna who's gonna give you whose mama gonna be out on these Freaknik streets being exposed in this video. She said lit.
Hey, Evolution. Listen, I ain't have all them children being square. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. I'm just saying. I wasn't a Freaknik girl, but you know, I feel like we at least had a time when we could get away with certain things, and you know what I'm saying, and we weren't like shit like this wasn't coming up. But because we grew up before the camcorder, we grew up when the camcorder was created.
That's a fact. Evolution simple. I'm calling you Big Freak nigga from now on. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you. Just because I was in the vicinity don't mean I did nothing crazy.
That's what he has
said. She said it too.
That's
but
what he has said. That's what he has said. Let's talk a little bit about Kanye West. You know, he opened.
Scott, hold on.
What's going on?
Nothing. Keep it moving.
Students at Kanye West's Donda Academy. You know, he opened up his Donda Academy. He's been trying to do great things. You know, Kanye, I think his heart is in the right place. I think sometimes he may not always know how to execute. And they've been getting a lot of flack for the Donda School. You know, when he lost his deal, his Adidas deal, they basically tried to close the school down. You know, and now they're saying that students are deprived of the education. Students at Kanye West's Donda Academy are being deprived of the education they deserve. But parents should be concerned if they try to go somewhere else. So says one of the teachers suing the rapper over the school. Former Donda teacher Cecilia Haley now giving a word of warning to parents, telling TMZ that they're severely behind educationally, but that doesn't mean moving somewhere else will instantly correct the problem. She says kids aren't getting graded at the uncredited school, so transferring could be problematic. Oh, wow. Cecilia is worried about the students' futures, angry the kids are way behind on the learning curve. As we reported, Cecilia and her daughter claimed they were fired from their teaching gigs at Donda after calling out the school's flaws, also saying that race was a factor. Cecilia tells us Kanye may not be involved with the school's issues, although she's named him in the suit. She listed numerous problems with Donda, by the way, including a lack of chairs, locked front doors, no lesson plans. She also complained that the only item on the lunch menu was sushi. Cecilia,
which is crazy.
Right. She also told us the curriculum oddly stays away from important topics like the Holocaust, and they didn't even celebrate Black History Month. Is there somebody looking for their 5 minutes of fame?
What are you talking about?
You know how some people just kind of
for
the 5 minutes of fame. Because you look at this,
I know
it's 5 minutes of fame, and you know, suing the school, saying that the school is not suitable. When do we as a parent get involved and say, "Hey, little Johnny can't read"? When is it their responsibility next to our responsibility?
Yeah. When it comes to parenting, first and foremost, it happens in the house. The parents are responsible. Now, when they get to school, the teachers take on the role of teacher, counselor, sometimes extended parent or family member, whether they want to or not. But at the end of the day, it's our job to oversee what's going on with our children. But sushi, I don't know how they would, but I guess because it's a private school, like how they would get away with that because it's raw. So you know, a lot of things can happen when you eat raw food. So.
And is the school qualified to even like make soup? Like, how would
exactly.
that even suitable?
Exactly.
You know, that's definitely a personal choice. Sushi. Maybe he figured if Northwest can eat it, everybody else is suitable for everybody else. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, Kanye, I really hope that we get it together. I know you're trying to educate our kids. That's really what matters. And at the end of the day, you know, it's like, get what you need. Get what you need in there.
What would I be nervous about, Evolution? Never. Lovely takes it. I'll take the sushi at school. Listen.
Morning, Trina. Feel nervous. Calm down. Play it.
Hey, Trina Pink. Hey.
Oh, shoot. You recognize Black Girl Magic Evolution. That's why he fucks with you. Because you got that magic, girl. You got that magic. You got that glow. Wish you got that glow. Oh, sorry.
What the figgity is going on a Monday morning in Washington, D.C.? What the figgity is going on?
Same room. It's going down.
No, I did not stay at the hotel, J-Man. No, I did not.
That sushi money, okay? Send me that sushi money. I need hibachi money. Just so you know, Watchmen. I do hibachi money. What's up, Miss Pink? If you're going to cash app me, make sure you cash app enough. That's a good question.
Damn it.
Let me ask y'all a question, right? You know how it's people's birthdays. For people's birthdays, they'll send their cash app. I don't understand it, but I get it, I guess. What's a suitable drink amount? Like, what do you want to send somebody a drink? What's a suitable cash app amount? Tell me in the comments, guys.
Why is somebody sending somebody a cash app for a drink?
Like, here's a happy birthday shot on me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Have you ever done that before?
Well, the shout out to Two Things for Certain podcasts. They do a thing where they take shots and do affirmations and stuff. And,
$25, 2 drinks. Where, Lovely Tink? Because every drink is $15 at least.
Yeah, where the 25 or 2 drinks at? Well, certain spots.
Happy hour for sure. You could get a few of those drinks. $15. Trina said. J-Man says 60.
In like DC, Trina Pink. In DC.
Lovely Tink. 25 for 2 drinks. 1 drink only. $15 to $20. That includes the tip.
She said, "You better put up the rest." Damn it.
Drink on your own.
She taking it about in the hood 2 for 25.
25. Okay. Listen, I'm not mad at it. I've done it before. I didn't know what to send. Everybody has different drink preferences, but I'm like, if you can't get a shot or a drink off for $20, $25, I'm sorry. You have to drink your own expensive liquor. Watchman said he wanted. Oh, okay. Watchman, you just a big old flirt. It's not Feel the Love Fridays, Watchman. It's Weekend Rewind.
Listen, I guess every day somebody want to feel the love. How Watchman?
Lord have mercy.
Tinky, what you doing to him, Tinky?
Get him, Tink.
What you got going on these internet streets, huh?
Them. Get him. Just leave 1 or 2 for somebody else. So... Talk to me about what's so funny.
I said beef grease.
Oh, Lord. I still can't with the beef grease.
Watch Phil said love was somebody on purpose. That wasn't what I was talking about. Watch it. That wasn't what I was talking
See how your words come back to bite you.
Damn it.
Let's talk about Clarence Thomas.
Talk to me.
Everybody know who Clarence Thomas is? Judge Clarence Thomas. This man is a thorn in our political and justice side. But recently, he's been basically being called out for taking luxurious trips from some of his, what they call mega donors. Now, he is a justice on the Supreme Court. That seat, you never ever lose that seat. You just retired from it. It's one of the highest rankings or positions that you can be in this country. And he's not always on our side, to be frank with you. He's actually one of the justices that voted to abolish abortion. He's also one of the first men called out for inappropriate sexual behavior by Anita Hill. This is probably before y'all time, but I know we went through a time where I got you, Pocky Reed. Where can I drop it off to you? Where can I drop off your cheesesteak sandwich? Because it came served with a side of attitude. If y'all missed that earlier,
that's right. You just said
you came served with a side of attitude. So if you want some attitude, because how people be like, oh, I don't want to absorb that energy. I'm like, I'm gonna eat this damn $30 sandwich. I'm gonna eat this. I don't care if they gave attitude or not. But just let me know where to drop it at, and I got you. You wanted to rephrase that exactly.
I ain't got to rephrase it.
Sell out.
love on somebody on purpose, not getting some loving from somebody on purpose. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either, but that's not what we're talking about.
See.
The biggest sellout ever. Yes, Clarence Thomas, the biggest sellout ever. So he's being called out.
The biggest.
For basically taking these expensive trips, from one of his mega donors, which begs the question: just because you took this trip or accepted these trips, do you think that is what's influencing some of his decisions? What do you think? Do you think he could be bought?
I think he was bought before he even got in the Supreme Court.
Really?
Man, that's a sellout ass. Man, listen. I don't even think he should have been in the Supreme Court. Let's be clear about that. He was a sellout Uncle Tom to me from the giddy up. And when he went through that whole what was the lady's name? That whole controversy. Yeah, they should have had his ass step down then. But to me, he's the worst type of individual because his skin tone might look like our family members, etc. But his mentality is some kind of terrible, and it does us a disservice, and in turn does our country a disservice. And a lot of people can be bought for a certain dollar amount, but when you're in the highest court of the nation, your integrity has to be impeccable. It should be impeccable. But with him, I just hope we ain't got to deal with him that much longer up on that bench. I'll say that.
Yeah, y'all out here taking the good ones out.
Clarence Thomas, J-Man, not me. You had
me on timeout like I was. Oh wow, who you got on timeout? I'll come to you. I got you.
Who said that?
Des BX. I love Evolution BK. I know I love her energy too. I think she's such a phenomenal woman. I can't wait to finally meet you, Evolution Brooklyn.
Des, I didn't put you on timeout. If I did, that was an accident. I'm sorry. I definitely didn't do that, brother. My bad.
So what you got going on, co-host? What you want? What you want to flap your jibs about? You seen anything recently interesting?
Okay. All right, hold on.
You're like, what? I wasn't prepared to do this. I just know you on the social media streets more than I am. You know what I mean? When we talk in the morning before a show, Phil will be like, it's been all over the Twitter streets. I'm like, I don't look at Twitter. I don't know what's going on in that world.
Listen, well, this weekend, I ain't do too much. It was more of a relaxing weekend. Oh, my fault, Harry. I ain't even see you back there.
Come on, Harry.
My fault, Harry.
You know they're about to get
my fault, Dad.
Oh my God.
You said what happened?
Dollar vans. You remember the dollar van?
Oh yeah.
So the dollar vans are about to go away.
Why?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna find out in a minute.
Well, that's more than a New York thing anyway, though. But yeah.
We need those dollar vans. Those dollar vans are, serious business. Harry Hagan in the business.
He looked up lost.
Oh, I'm live. I'm live.
Testing microphone check 1 2. What is this?
You can hear me?
Backstage pass. Welcome, groupie.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Absolutely.
Hello, Harry.
What's up, Harry?
Happy Monday.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay.
You forget we on YouTube, Harry.
Oh, shoot, yeah, definitely. My bad about that.
Oh, God. What's going on, Harry?
Man.
How was your weekend?
I'm good. Let me see. I'm on this side. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Everything is everything. Can't complain. I'm up here dealing with Beef Grease Queen. You know what I'm saying?
This is the first time y'all meeting?
No.
This is the first time we're living together. I had said earlier on the show that the first time I met Phil was a few months ago. We had been on Instagram lives together, but the first time I met him was at brunch, Lord Finesse's brunch back in February. And he was at the concert. We passed each other and met, like, hey, there goes Big Phil. And then the next day we saw each other at brunch. But we didn't really talk because he was with his people, I was with mine. So when we decided to do this show, it was really like over the internet, me watching him and him saying, this is what he wants to do. And so I was like, I want to go live. Like, I want us to be live. But, logistically, we know that it takes a little more work but we are definitely in the same building. Look, I'm right here. See? Hi guys.
What you laughing about? He said,
So that's what it is. We live. We talking that ish. How was your weekend? What do you do for Easter? Come on in.
My weekend, well, my week has been pretty bad, man. I had like um, I was driving my mom back to her house, and I was on formerly known as the Tapestry Bridge. Now it's called the Cuomo Bridge. But
Right.
I see a lot of people don't like Cuomo. They like nah, call it the Tapestry Bridge. But anyway, I was at the end, and all of a sudden, boom, my tire blew out.
What?
It not blew out, it
uh,
exploded.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I hope
so
you guys
I,
okay.
well, yeah, we're okay, but that was scary for a minute. I don't know if
you
you
think
up on
somebody might have
movies.
shot your tire out?
Nah, the
That's what
tire
I'm
was acting funny. Like before I went to go take my mom, I went to the gasoline station, gassed up, and I was like, man, the driver's side tire is a little low. Let me put some air in it. So I put some air in it. It's been giving me some problems. So I said, I gotta. It's probably got a slow leak. So I said, I'll take care of it when I get back. Well,
Right.
but driving over there, it was just like doing like it's kind of doing like the wobble wobble, the shaky shaky, and I was like, what's going on here?
Damn it.
Not the wobble
And then
wobble.
when I went on the Tapestry Bridge, all of a sudden I just saw a big explosion. I was like, "What was that?" But then I started leaning. I was like lean back, lean back. I was like, "Oh, it's us." I said, "Mom, it's us. We the
Like
ones who
the
leaning."
We don't want to leave.
Because when I first saw the explosion, I said, "Oh shoot, somebody's." I thought I was like somebody else's tire blew out. But then the car started leaning. I was like, "Oh mom, that's our tire. We gonna die. We gonna die."
How we gonna die on
hey, watch
Easter?
what you say.
Yeah, because we had like there was two like Mack trucks on the side of us, and you know
Oh,
that's scary when you're driving
yeah,
like next
yeah,
to those big trucks.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I grabbed my mom. I was like, "Mom, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" But then I pulled over and everything like that. It was the tire. Yo, the tire just exploded. So we
Wow.
had to put the spare on and everything. Then I had to go change the tire. Now, but the explosion was so crazy that it blew out the fender.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah, the my left side fender is just like
I don't know. This sounds a little suspect, Phil. I kind
It's
of feel like somebody rolled up.
yeah,
And was
yeah.
like, nah, they threw that
Sound
tire
like somebody
out.
randomly
Nah,
shot
it
you.
sounds like karma caught up with that ass Harry.
nah. I could show if
Hold
let
on,
me
hold on.
see. Wait,
How
can
much
I
did you blow up your tire to? 68.
Right.
wait? Hold up a second. Can I show it? Um, look. Let me see. Hold up. Pull that up, Phil.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, we doing tricks today. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Damn it.
look at my fender.
Wow, that's crazy. That's like you really have. That's a whole insurance situation.
Somebody shot
Yeah,
you.
my car's in the shop now getting fixed.
Hopefully,
Oh,
you got that
wow.
$500 deductible.
Glad you good,
Nah,
though.
it's a it's a $1,000 deductible, but I'll pay. It's no problem.
Of course, you'd be like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll just take that 1,000 for now. Let
Damn
me save
it.
that $20 a month. So you got to come up
it
with 1,000.
it looked worse than what it actually is. Thankfully, thank God that and then thank God that me and my mother are all right
That's a
because
fact.
it was a scary situation, and like like for a second there, it reminded me of that movie Final Destination 2. I don't know if you remember that movie when they on the road
At
and
the
then like
time,
the yeah all the they get into that big car accident one after the other,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the hell? Like this is out of a movie right now. But yeah, like when I grabbed my mother and then I saw the truck. I said, let me stop, and then pull over. Man, it was scary, definitely. And then when you know what's bad too, whenever you get into a situation like that and you're on the side of the road, the cars are just passing by you
Flying.
like at 100 miles per
Yeah.
hour.
boom, boom,
So
Yeah.
boom.
right,
That was gonna be my next question. I'm like, so even putting that spare on had to be scary because, you're standing out in the middle of the street, you taking stuff out, the cars are flying, you're on the Tappan Sea Bridge, so it's not like you could just pull. You know what I mean? Wow, I'm glad everything is okay. Bring them back in.
I'm sorry. Hey, Harry, come back. Harry, come back. I tried to remove the other.
The other picture.
Yeah, and then remove both of them. Sorry about that, Harry. Come back.
Come back in, Harry.
Damn
We're
it.
just glad everything is okay. We talk about all the time
That
how
part.
things can happen. And that's what I was just talking about with the driving thing. An inexperienced driver may not know how to get around that quick enough. An inexperienced driver, you know what I'm saying, in those situations, how do you do that? Because now you've lost some kind of control of the wheel.
You have to kind of keep a steady, a level mind.
Yes.
In the midst of chaos, that's for sure.
That's the hard.
No, I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose.
Damn it, Phil.
There you go. My bad, Harry. I was trying to remove that one, what you call with the picture, which was sitting next to you. So I clicked remove them,
and it removed me.
Damn it!
Blown up twice.
Yeah, man.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Never.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Rich, was your birthday May 2nd? If so, that's my sister's birthday.
Yep. We're in Aries season still.
It don't matter.
And no, because I see somebody said driving fast. No, actually, I'm a relatively slow driver. I drive for the most part 60, maybe 70 sometimes, but that's it. I'm a slow driver. I'm not.
In my car, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm a slow driver. I'm definitely a slow driver. So
y'all can forget about Aries season, Taurus, Leo, Jupiter, Mars, Sagittarius season all year round. You better ask somebody.
Listen, we got way too long to go before Sag season. When's your birthday, Harry?
Saturday, April 15th.
Oh, okay. You're Aries too. Okay.
Shout out to Harry. Happy early birthday. But guess what? Guess what? It's still Sagittarius gang of don't bang.
It is not Sagittarius gang.
Well,
not at all.
Every month of the year. Listen.
Is April 15th still the last day that you can file for your taxes?
Supposedly, yeah.
Right? Because they changed it over the pandemic. I know.
You can get an extension though, but
right, yeah, you can get an extension.
Pushed it out to like July, but they haven't done that in the past.
Sounds like you ain't did yours yet, huh, Harry?
Nah, mine is always done like that. Listen, I was born on tax day, so I know.
That's funny. You can't.
I was born on tax day, so I know how to.
You know, I have not done mine yet, but you know, I was reading something recently. You guys tell me what you think about it. That says that there really is no law that says that we have to pay taxes.
Aha, that's a whole nother conversation.
Right? They're saying that there's no real law that says we have to pay taxes. So my thing is, why the hell are we paying them? Are we not protesting? Should everybody just do what? Like, and then somebody said that's the same legal argument that Wesley Snipes tried to use before they put his ass in jail.
Yeah, you could try that if you want to.
No, the difference is Wesley Snipes wrote something down, or his representative wrote something down as how much he made.
Okay.
That's where they get you. They can't get you for not necessarily not paying taxes. They get you for saying I only made XYZ. That's lying to the government. That's where the cases come from. Whether you do it or your preparer, the person that does your taxes.
Your accountant, yeah.
Accountant or whatever. To get what you're saying, on the books, the tax code was written for commercial companies, for businesses.
Okay.
To be honest. However, we've been taught
pay your taxes.
To pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes. Because there is this thing called tax evasion that I know they can get you for, which is the same as not paying your taxes.
But it comes out of the lotto. It comes out of you purposely trying to evade how much taxes, how much money you made. You're not trying to tell them how much. So you say I made $10,000, you made $50,000. You're trying to evade from them knowing how much you actually made, so they can actually assess how much you should be either paying them in taxes, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not so much the not telling, because if they owe you money and you don't report your taxes, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's never a problem when they owe you money, right?
Exactly. But then that talks about like people who get paid like cash transactions. They even trying to keep an eye on that now, and you know, That's why they want everything to go digital. They just want to keep an eye on everything. Do y'all think they really have the eyes to be able to, like, you? The only way you really get caught evading taxes is if, like, to his point, if somebody makes a big mistake, something that's a glaring mistake, like that they notice it. But other than that, do you really think they have enough people to be able to monitor who the hell is paying their taxes or not?
They brought on a lot more people, but before not so much. But I think during the pandemic at that, especially because of the PPP loans and all that, they brought in a whole lot more people to look through these tax returns or whatever.
Probably using AI right now because you know AI is about to take over everything.
ChatGPT said, "Yep, get him. We have flagged one. Got him."
Crazy. Okay, let's talk about this Chat GPT. If anybody knows what that is in the comments, go ahead, talk about Chat GPT. Harry, Phil, do y'all know what Chat GPT is?
It's an AI site that you can use it in messaging programs, but it also can help formulate content without you thinking. You can put in, okay, what topics, what trending topics, or hold on, no. These are the trending topics I want to talk about for 4/10/2023. And then it'll go through and it'll pull out and it'll build a whole
everything.
Yeah. Build the whole
No, it does different things. So, like, for instance, like, let's say you wanted to make a chart and say, well, I want to eat this type of food, but I want to know what calories. Can you make a column for calories? Can you make a column for, ounces, this and that? It'll make a whole chart. You don't do nothing. All you got to do is just type it in, and it'll make the chart for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you can say, I would like to make a poem for my wife. And my wife is 39 years old. She's an Aquarius. I'm talking about my wife. My wife is, an Aquarius, this and that. Like, and she's 39 years old, and she's into, vampire movies and, et cetera, et cetera. What kind of poem can I, make? And it'll give you just different, poems. I'm like, wow. It'll write a poem for you.
First of all, do not put her age into the poem. Just saying, for those of you who don't know, please don't.
No, not the age. No. It's not putting her age in the poem. What I'm saying is, you need to give as much details about your partner as possible, so that could give you the best possible outcome or the best possible.
Have you tried this Chat GPT?
I've tried. Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried it. Yeah.
Really?
I'll be using it for something soon. Yeah.
Because they're saying that the kids now can use it to write papers. It literally just passed how to become the test to become a doctor. And keep in mind, all of this is just information being fed. But it's basically like, I don't know. Again, on the topic, are we dumbing down our kids? Are we making it so convenient for them to be able to just write a paper using this one chat box? Because that's how it came about to my attention. And now it's just like they don't have to think. They're not writing anymore. I remember I had this young girl address an envelope. She didn't even know how to put an address on an envelope. Do y'all remember back in school, Harry? You don't remember this. This is after you. This is before your time, Harry. When they used to actually make us write letters.
Oh, yeah.
They used to make you address an envelope, write a letter to some random ass kid somewhere. You get all pen pal letters. Something in the mail. Yeah. Did you have a pen pal, Harry?
No, I didn't have a pen pal. That's before my time right there. That's a little before my time right there.
Hey, Al, if you would, put in the comments what the law code is, what the statute is that says that we have to.
Yes.
Put that in there, what you call it. If you find it, if you know it, please put it in there. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Because I want to know why I have to pay taxes to a government that I don't even agree with. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything at all. You know what I'm saying? These streets are still terrible. Education is terrible. Government is terrible. IRS is terrible. I hate it all. I'm just saying, this is just me. I don't know how the rest of y'all feel.
Good morning.
But B-Love, rest assured, pay your taxes though. Don't pay your taxes
Yeah, if you definitely don't know, if you definitely don't take certain steps to declare certain things about you and your person, don't just randomly not stop paying your taxes because you're gonna
Right.
have a problem.
Yeah.
But if you put your ducks in a row, there is a way that you can assert certain rights. But I'm not here to advise you. Do your due diligence, research, and learn something.
Pay your taxes is what they saying. File and pay your
Yeah,
taxes.
until go consult like a financial advisor or an accountant or something before you start. You like, oh, I heard on the Phil Love podcast that you don't
Nah,
need
you ain't
to
hear
pay
from
your taxes, so I ain't paying my
you
taxes.
ain't hear from me.
Yeah.
Allegedly, allegedly.
Nobody over here is want to gossip.
Evolution said I have a few pen pals in the pen.
Yes,
Damn it.
don't write those letters and spray that perfume. Like those are little things that you would do back in the day. You'd be like, I mean, I don't do jail letters.
Well, I don't know. I'm about to say you can't. You about to come out the. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do commissary. I don't do collect calls. I don't do send me some sneakers through the mail. I don't do that.
Oh, I've
You know,
never been locked up like that, but that my boys, oh my goodness, like you have a collect call from yo Harry, pick up, it's Jay. I'm like, oh,
I don't want to talk to you. Remember when you had to pay for it? Now it's free, but back then you had to pay for it. Those calls from jail would killer. You like yo? Absolutely not. I'm not. No collect calls. No commissary. We're not doing cigarettes. None of the above. All of the systems are broken. We need major overhaul of everything. We do, Amir, and that's what I'm saying. Where are my tax dollars going? Because it doesn't feel like they're going anywhere where we need them to go.
That part.
Sixth Amendment. So Al says,
Right.
Sixth Amendment says Congress shall have power to collect taxes.
I know I'm responding to that now.
According to what I looked up, all we know is Wesley Snipes.
Really?
And
It ain't. I'm about to say. There's a lot more people than just Wesley. There's a lot of people. Listen.
Say less.
Because
Yeah.
in Wesley's case, I think his accountant or whatever didn't do his taxes or didn't report his taxes for, or
Same
did
with
something
same
at
with
Fat Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, same with Fat Joe. And in New York, he said that even though the judge understood that it was a third party, person who was doing it, that he, according to the law, he had to send him to jail for like 3 years, and it's just like it's crazy,
no, it happened 2 times to Fat Joe, two
Oh
times.
wow!
So
Yeah,
that's why. So
the
that's
first
why.
time he had to do like about 6 months, and then the second time he didn't have to do any time. But they caught him 2 times because there's these agencies that they have like they basically like they do accounting for like basically famous people.
Right, right.
And NBA players, actors, and that's who Fat Joe was with. But he was like, it's crazy. He's like, he grew up on Trinity Ave in the Bronx, and Forest Projects. He said, yo, I never had anybody rob me. The people that have robbed me is white people in high places. That's the people that have robbed me.
That's a fact.
Yep. And that's why it's unfortunate though, like, because you go to people who are educated in money. If you're not, you trusting them, you know what I'm saying, to try to give you the education and set you up and make sure that you're right. If you don't know, you don't know. And that's the problem. You don't know until you're standing in front of a judge for not paying your taxes. Now, on the other hand, every month there needs to be an accounting. We need to sit down and figure out, like Cardi B says, where's my money going? When you need more food, grocery money, well, what are you spending the money on? People look at it and they think, well, that makes you cheap or that makes you tight or that makes you a miser. And it's like, can it just make you conscientious? Why do we live in this world where it kind of feels like if you're judged if you're trying to take control or be in control of your money or of your financial security? Why are we afraid of financial security, I guess is the question, as a people? Because I happen to know it's not, there's a lot of people who struggle with money.
I don't think it's that we have a problem with the actual thing as so much as not knowing. A lot of us don't know. Like in certain cultures, they are raised to know and understand financial literacy, wealth, multi-generational wealth, getting your money work for you. Whereas in our community, we're not necessarily taught those things. We may learn them as we go throughout life, especially after trial and error. Some of us luck up into and run into somebody that actually teaches us these things, but generally we don't know it. And then if we go back and try to tell it and teach people in our neighborhood, unless they really, really are open to hearing, sometimes they look at it as like you being a scam artist, or you trying to get over on them, or you trying to da 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 da, because they don't understand. And that's how fear is birthed, out of the unknown, out of not knowing.
Right. I guess it's easier to live in fear than to really be brave enough to do something about it, but still at the same time, to your point, like it comes at a cost. Like at this stage of the game, like who's passing the hat? Please, like, we will not be doing a GoFundMe. God forbid I kill over tomorrow. There will be no GoFundMe. No offense. My GoFundMe is called insurance. Like there's no reason not to have a $20 a month policy that at least covers the price of you being buried. We blow that on 2 coffees. I was in Dunkin' Donuts the other day. I got a coffee and 2 donuts, and it was like $8. You could pay for life insurance for $8 fucking. Excuse my language, and have a decent funeral. People live so polarized in fear, like we're not supposed to have anything. Have your insurance policies and certificates, people. Have your mortgages, your deeds. Have the things that belong to you. Have your car, whatever it is, once you own it, because some of us own our cars. Have all of that. Have those papers put together. You have something, own it. Be proud of it. Hold on to it. Make sure you know what I'm saying? We are so afraid to be successful when it comes to money that it's just like, and now given everything that we talked about, don't forget y'all, this Wednesday, Wealthy Wednesdays, we're going to be talking money-ish, guys. I just met somebody over the weekend who was talking to me about money and different ways to get it and create it. But even more so than that, how to protect it. So we're going to be talking about that. We want to make sure that you guys are okay. Like, we come up here, we talk that ish, and we have our jokes and stuff, but we want to make sure you guys are okay. It's important. Mm-hmm. It matters.
That part.
It matters. If Harry didn't have car insurance, the days of us riding dirty are long and over with. I know some people who still do it.
Harry from State Farm.
Harry from State Farm. If Harry didn't have his State Farm, he just had a whole situation. He came on and he was sharing how his whole tire blew out. That could have been so much
bad. That could have been real bad, yeah. And
it's just like, are you protected? Do you want to be in the hospital worried about your bills being paid? Do you want to be? No, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just talking to y'all because I don't like broke. I don't do broke. I hate broke. It's
well, honestly speaking, I wasn't going to go through my insurance company. I was just going to come out of pocket.
Okay.
I actually was, but then
when you found out the bill was going to be, right. Like, I'll take that deductible.
No. I knew what it was going to be. And I was just like, like I got full coverage. Like, what the hell am I paying full coverage for? So then I was like, let me call up my insurance company and see what's going on. And then they said, nah, listen, I explained to them what happened. They were like, okay, cool. They was like, was another car involved? Were you drunk? Did you hit the railings or anything like that? I was like, nah, just the tie exploded.
Was I drunk? You got to do your own homework on that.
Yeah, they were like, was there a police report?
I was like, was these nuts drunk? God damn it. Fix my shit.
Yeah, they were asking me a lot of questions. I was like, damn, you asking me a lot of questions. They were like, what's the last 4 digits of your social? Where do you, what were your prior locations of residency? I was like, hey, yo, what is going on here, man?
Right, this happened on the Tappan Zee Dam.
Yeah, this happened on Cuomo's bridge. Ask Cuomo, not me.
And I'm pretty sure they got cameras up there somewhere.
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
Yeah. Sure. Do your own homework. I'm like, I'm not gonna be giving up no information.
Oh, you know what's crazy? So when all that happened, I called my girl and I was like, yo, can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to decline you right now. Yeah, so I called my girl and I said, oh man, you don't know what just happened. She called the company and the company was like, was he in a white Honda Accord? Okay, yeah, we see him.
What?
We see him?
That is
enemy of the state.
Okay.
Listen.
No privacy.
Listen.
Don't say that, Harry, and don't even tell where she.
No, they said was he in a white sedan Honda Accord Sport with 2 exhaust pipes? I was like, wait a second. I was like, how they know all that?
Listen, they watch it. They watch.
The chick is sitting there like, yeah, that's him right there. Just hold on him a few more minutes. You just want to see where he gonna park up at, cause I'm gonna park up right next. I'm gonna pull up on that ass, Gary.
I was like,
damn ass.
Right.
They saw me. How they saw me? And so quickly too. You know, you think it takes like some time to process the information or whatever, but it's like no, they still. Oh yeah, he was in a white Honda car, right? Sedan, 4-door, 2 exhaust pipes.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Listen.
That cannot go down. Like, again, I don't even drive. Y'all gonna have to catch me in somebody else's car. How about that? Catch me slipping, but don't catch me when nobody can. Like, she's right here in Route 95 headed to. That's just wrong right there. There's just no privacy. There's just really no privacy. Thank God you weren't up to no good, Harry. You were in the car with the mom dukes, because that would have been a whole nother situation to tie.
Yeah, if I was on a, if I was on a situation.
What type of situation? Please indulge.
Nah, one of those situations that you hear about on the ID channel, if you get what I'm saying. If I was on one of them type of times.
The ID channel.
Yeah, I love the ID channel. So if I was on one of those missions, oh, I would have been caught.
Yeah, no.
Red-handed. Seriously. She'd have pulled it right up. Boop, yup, that's him. Who's that? Oh, that's not his mama. He told me.
Imagine if I was with another girl and my girl called me, hey, who the fuck you with right now? I'm like, hey, how you know?
Hey, Tink, nobody's at the beach. What are you talking about?
We not at the beach. We wish we was at the beach.
We in D.C. DC, Tink.
We wish we was at the beach. That is so funny. Well, we're glad everything's okay with you.
That part, because it could have went down hella bad.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
No, and then my boy calls me. It's like, yo, how much you paying or whatever? I was like, yeah, it's gonna come out to like 3,000. You know, they always add a little bit extra, or whatever. But he was like, oh man, you should have told me. My boy would have got the. I'm like, He said, not only would you not have to pay, he would have gave you 3 stacks. And I was like, mother.
They would have worked. Hold on, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah. You know, Phil. You know what it is.
You feel me?
I have that connect now, but I didn't have it. I didn't know. My boy was like, you should have told me, man. My man works on the body shop. He would have did everything for you. And he would have gave you 3 stacks. I was like, what?
Then they come back for your ass like that PPP loan and be like, oh, you gonna have to pay that back, son.
I'm gonna say, go to that shop right there.
They wouldn't know, because they would have gave him cash, so that they wouldn't have known he.
That is crazy. I'm just saying, I don't want to be a part of nothing shady. I told y'all, this does not work for me. But
wait, B-Love, you never did anything shady? Like, under the table type stuff?
I'm not going to say I never did anything shady.
She's not going to incriminate herself.
I'm just going to say it doesn't work for me. Like, I was talking about bootleg cables. I'm like, I had the bootleg cable box after I got convinced to get the bootleg cable box, and then they shot a bullet through my damn cable box and destroyed my TV. I'm like, see, this shit don't work for me. I'm just going to have to pay what it is, because it just does not work for me.
She's being this way because she might get exposed on the Freaknik tapes.
Yeah. One thing for sure.
Bernie, you on the Freaknik tapes? Tell the truth. You on BT After Dark?
Listen,
no,
y'all think grease? You think beef grease was some new shit? She created that shit in 93. 93, 94. Yeah. Didn't have a name for it. Damn no.
You was in Freaknik quoting somebody.
Daddy.
No evidence. I said they got to do their homework on me. You will not find any evidence. I'm all quiet, son. Harry, thank you so much for coming on, man.
That part.
Love you so much. Glad everything went really well.
That's
well.
A fact.
And hopefully, you back on the road soon. So.
Yeah, they said it should be next week. So.
That's what's up.
Well,
yeah, they said it'll be brand new.
Let us know how it goes. Make sure you bring your before and after pictures.
Oh yeah, I am.
Make sure you bring your before and after pictures and let us know how the whole process went, because it's stressful as hell. So we'll be your therapy.
That part.
And do we need to go fund Harry's $1,000? What you call
Deductible? No. I'm good.
Deductible GoFundMe.
You want to manage people that get them to work.
Like you were saying, I got that glow.
You feel the one that you got this sense of wanna go
With the power of elevation.
Pause.
Every time I get the glow arms going, Phil is like, what the figgity?
Pause. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait a second. Yo. Shout out to the Knicks, man. You know,
We are the New York Knicks.
I can't believe they made the playoffs.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Well, just like that. Look who's
I can't believe it. The New York Knicks actually made the playoffs. And there's a possibility that they actually might win the first round. They haven't been out the first round since like 1999.
Yeah, a long time.
Well, listen, we ready for a win. I know I am. I'm a Mets, Jets, and Knicks fan.
Well, I wish my Wizards, I'm saying, would do what they do. But until then, go to state. You know what I'm talking
Phil,
about?
your Wizards have not been good since they were the Bullets.
That's part of the problem. They changed the name.
Yeah, they should go back to the Bullets, man.
I'm not from DC.
But you know what's crazy? My lasting memory of the Bullets was when Jordan in the playoffs dropped 51 on Chris Webber when he was playing for the Bullets. That's my lasting memory of the Bullets, man.
Yeah, he bringing back all the
Shout out to C Webb.
Yeah, but he got that 51 piece from Jordan. I remember that. But the Wizards, man, what they got? Bradley Beal?
They ain't got nobody. They ain't got nothing going on right now.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing going on over there.
But that's okay, because the Knicks are in playoff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, smile, love on somebody in person now.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, Harry.
Harry, where can we find you?
No plugs or anything like that. Just be love, Phil. Thanks for having me up.
Always.
Definitely.
No, where they can find you at, Harry?
Yeah, what do you mean no shout out?
On them IG streets.
No, I'm good. No plugs here. I'm good. Wishing everybody blessings.
Appreciate that.
Hope you had a good weekend. God bless and everything. Definitely.
Appreciate that.
Harry.
Appreciate that, Harry.
Yeah, Harry came in for motivation.
Salute you, my brother.
Rewind, guys. Man, I can't believe the show flew by. I am in the building with my co-host. Look, we right here. We right here, y'all. We just happen to look better split screen. At least that's what y'all said. I just want to say thank you to my co-host for helping me help make this happen. It won't be the last time, y'all.
Likewise.
We're trying to make it a real studio thing, y'all. Like, we're really trying to make it happen. So please make sure you guys continue to support us, love us, give us your feedback, give us your jokes. We can't do it without you guys at all. Phil, what you got going on this week? What you got going on?
These internet streets. I don't do too much. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Good morning, gang show. It be live. Friday evenings. Feel the love Fridays. I'm going to start doing what's called the Daily Tap In on IG and or another site. I'm working some things out to see how that's going to come about. I wanted to do TikTok, but TikTok, you got to have 1,000 people to even go live, to cam people up, for people to cam up. Okay. And I don't want people to have to do all that. So we're gonna do something different. But y'all can see me, catch me on these internet streets, or maybe out in these real streets. Yes. And Keisha Hall, I don't know. I don't have any plans. Or whatever. I don't be doing much. But Al, also, when you find out more about that, bring it back up either here or hit my DM on IG, because I'm interested to see what you found out too, because it's a lot of gray areas with the tax laws and who's supposed to pay what and not pay this and da da da.
I mean,
It's
if
a lot
you
of
got
gray
something
areas.
about Saturday, that would be great. You know, that
Why
makes me
Saturday?
not want to
Okay,
have to go file my shit. But I'm just saying, we gonna file anyway.
Unless you go to Costa Rica.
Okay,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
I'm about to go somewhere, live on a damn tree branch. It's motivational Mondays, guys. Well, actually, for us, it's the weekend rewind. You know, we talked about everything, as you know. I'm so grateful to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you meet us here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 10. Make sure you get those thumbs up, please. Make sure you share the show with at least 7 people. Talk about it. Talk about it to somebody. Share it with somebody. Let them come on in. Let them have some fun with us, too. You know, we love you guys. I'm in D.C. right now. Okay, I see you through the window, Tiki. Hey,
What's up,
hey, you know, as my co-host gets ready to take us out of here, guys, you know, I always say love God, love yourselves. Make sure you stay blessed. This your girl B Love from LGL Real Talk on every platform. I will see y'all on these internet streets. My co-host.
You know what I say. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been another wonderful show. I see all the bullshittery and comments. That's how y'all need to stop the bullshittery. But you know how I say, smile. Because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, y'all need to grab hold of this the right way. Pause. Love on somebody on purpose. Not get the loving from somebody, but love on somebody, the humanity, the humane part of things. Mm-hmm. And human. With that being said, we about this summer up. Yeah. Boop, boop.